For Aquarians, it's Kim Enchantress from Sydney, Australia here to do your musicians reading, guys, for November. It is around the full moon lunar eclipse, November 2022 in Taurus. So the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, which is going to be the final eclipse of this year, Aquarius, is also about making decisions and taking actions that we've avoided in the past. So destiny stepping in and forcing your hand to make that decision. Now, eclipses can feel like we're moving between an old version of ourselves and a forever changed future version of ourselves. So when this eclipse takes place on the Taurus-Scorpio axis, there's this polarity that's associated with life and death. Now, Taurus topics include our physical body, land and environment, our resources and values for our career. Now the sun in Scorpio is going to illuminate more austere matters like what's lurking behind the surface, the taboo things that you're not allowed to do that are not good, power and manipulation from others that are in your music, the death of a cycle, our fears, and eventually rebirth and transformation taking place. So if you think back to the last year, which was the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in November 21, you need to ask yourself what you were sorting through around that time. And we had another lunar eclipse in Taurus at the same spot in the sky, November 2003. I can't even think what I'd done yesterday, so I'm not real sure what I'd have to look through books and things like that. But what karma was unfolding for you during this time, and the issues, conversations, and people from your past music that may come up again under this eclipse. So the moon in Taurus sits next to Uranus, which is a planet of shock, upheaval and surprises, and this can stimulate feelings of rebirth. It can it's about breakthroughs and your desire to give excuse me for a moment. I just have plugged my video in. So it can bring breakthroughs and anything that's your desires that you can give into your impulsive nature. Excuse me. So which can make an exciting and unpredictable energy. It's going to bring up feelings of anxiety and restlessness. But the moon will also form this tense conversation with critical Saturn in Aquarius. So this is going to remind us of our responsibilities in life, our families, our work, our careers, our music. Burdens that we carry with us and commitments. And we're going to be craving change, but we're also going to fear it as well. So if Uranus represents progress and innovation, Saturn is the old guard and structures that have been put into place for decades and even centuries. So look at what's going on for your star sign with the moon in Taurus, and it's personal growth and self-esteem. So I feel like you're ready to recharge here, Aquarius, and matters that are pertaining to your family, blood, and chosen family is going to reach a climax at this point. This is fated eclipse that's going to bring change of conditions. And if you've been considering to move away or you're going to buy another house or renovate, there is a decision that's going to be made at this time. So this is also a profound release to your past. So people that may have been popping up in your music world from time to time and again. And you have to look at what stories are worth you reminding yourself and which are you ready to burn in the fire. So, this is a blank slate that's available to you. And once you create the space for reflection and solitude, things are going to start moving forward. But you have to get rid of what no longer is serving you. Make that space for the new. Now you have, with the Lenormand cards, the anchor, which is your in your 6th house of daily routines. You've got the child, which could represent children, but it's also about new beginnings that you're trying to start. In your 5th house, it's in self-expression and your creative outlets in your music. And then we have the scythe, which is Chiron, and it's the wounded healer, and it's our deepest wounds. So someone may have hurt you in the past in your music, and it's coming up again. So, you maybe feel like you're being restrained by inexperience to move forward, but you're trying to entice to something or someone in your music from danger from being inexperienced. And it could be somebody else, not you here, Aquarius. So we're going to look at the eclipse now, which is also in Taurus, and it's reevaluating the last 12 months, maybe back in 2003, whatever happened around that time, you're having a change of heart now. So it could be, it's time to practice conscious purging. Go through your drawers or closets and sort out what no longer aligns with you, who you are or who you want to be. Maybe donate accordingly and create more space for items that align with your authentic self. So maybe you want to change the way you look here and give what no longer serves you to somebody that may need it. Donate to charities or, St. Vincent's de Paul or any of those places that need to have items that no longer serve you. So let's see. We have the man, which is representing Mars and action. We've got the fox, which is Pluto energy. Pluto is about being radiant in yourself and aspiring to something. And we've got the star, which is Aquarius energy, putting everything into all you do. The fox also is creativity and passion, making rash decisions, which you don't want to do. So, there could be a man, who's being suspicious or selfish in your music, and you're feeling hopeful about this person as you have many wishes for them, but, this may be false hope. So someone could be manipulating you in some way here, Aquarius, in your music. Maybe it's someone that keeps coming back all the time as well. Now, to end your reading is with the animal tarot cards, and we've got the 7 of summer. So this is about you having to stop analysing situations and stop overthinking it. It's time to make a decision to move forward with your music priorities, because it does represent deception. It represents lies and trickery. Someone's trying to trick you into something. Now, the Maine Coon kitten also symbolises success and victory, the defeat of negative aspects, and Aquarius rising to the occasion of those challenges, those negative thoughts and fears. And you've got this. You can do it. You can do it. You just need to get rid of people that are holding you back, and you'll be able to move forward. You just got to listen to your heart. If you need to do more research on this person, do it. But stop procrastinating. This is a priority for you to move forward in your music, and you don't want to be left behind like 2003 and last year. So think of what it was back then that you were trying to transform in your life, was sorting through, and what was unfolding for you back then. And just be able to clear that energy, make space for something new to come in, because you do have something new that you're trying to harvest. Love to you all. Thanks for stopping by.